All right. Welcome, folks. We are live. Let's just do some gold stake. I think we'll probably do a lot of ghost deck today, just some nice casual runs. But let's start with a warm-up on yellow deck. Diamonds aren't looking great with the 3 and the 4, but it's still probably our best bet. Okay, spades. I don't think we want to chase the full house with -1 jack and -1 ace. The 1 times diamonds would have hit. It's fine. Yellow deck solves all of our problems here. I mean, there's just no reason not to. We might actually spend more than $3 just trying to find a 3 of a kind if we go Willy. It does become a little bit easier to hit since we have the death queued up, so maybe we just go for it. Okay, well, that was easy. Golden Joker is fine. The rare full house build? Oh my god, he's actually doing it? Could get some more deck fixing. I don't really like any of these numbers, though. Maybe 10s, because it can be strengthened into jacks. Turns out Venus has disappeared entirely. Huge. We probably do want some mult, even if it's kind of like doo-doo mult. Just habitually go into pairs, I guess. This might be a problem. Do we have any levels in Jupiter? We might be dead here. We hit the 3, by the way. Yeah. Just didn't have a reliable mult joker. Crisp. Thank you for the bits. Glad you're enjoying the videos. We'll run it back. That's what we get for not playing towards pairs. Should have just trusted in the smiley face, smiley face. The aggressive bunny, thank you for the 2 months. This is not enough. Happy Friday, chat. You're gonna want to sit down for this. I don't think there's any part of the world where it is Friday, given that it's Monday here, or Wednesday here. Crazy. Thank you for the 3 months. Alright, good old Grimbo. That's what we need for a nice warm-up run, right? Old, reliable Grimbo. Nothing beats Grimbo.
Well met.
Scott, thank you for the 7 months. The YouTube video told me that today is Friday in California, though. Uh-oh. Maybe I need to sit down for this. Alright, just don't play any odd cards early. Or at least don't score any odd cards early. Is the extension gone? Uh-oh. Let me check my mods. It should be in there. I think disabling it yesterday has had some, Yeah, I mean, it's there.
Well met.
I'll try reinstalling it. Clear cache. Update the database. Prezel, they give you the 2 months. Let's clear this round before I do more troubleshooting, though. Ryan, thank you for the super chat. Realize the Overstock might be a top 3 voucher for them? It might be a... yeah. It might be a top 1 voucher for them. Alright, we'll relaunch. And then you'll probably have to reload the stream if it is going to be working after that. Let's go here. Poopcorn. Hey, yo. We can get some chip. Well, honestly, maybe we just end up getting the chips from the... We don't want this. That'll win too quickly. We just get the chips from the Joker scaling. Or the planet scaling that we don't yet have. Extension works now? Okay, so it was worth the effort. Perfect. If we get a blue seal, this will be nice. So I might hold out hope for that. Sure. Oops. Wait, did we score 1,500 on the dot with that? Did I read that right? That might be worth. We need chips right now, so we probably take the 2 pair levels. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to take the Wasteful even with the Grimbo just because of the rebate, but I don't think we have quite enough money for that. Oh my god, no, 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 no! Anti-synergy! Oh, no. What are we gonna do? Guess we'll never win. Caboose, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the content. I mean, we have to take these. We're looking for jacks. I would love a blue seal still. I mean, hitting jacks is temporary, right? Guess I have some kings. No more jacks. Doesn't change anything. Tried running a throwback the other day. Is it just me or is that Joker just really bad? It's rarely good. But it can be good. Just quite rarely. Wow. So, seed money, huh? It's very good in low-stake speedruns. Probably in high-stake speedruns, too, to be fair. But... Nines? Hello. Got another 9. This shouldn't win in 1, right? Minus $5. I suppose we could use this in case of a blackboard for like a proper Roffle heavy run. Imagine it spawn there though. We don't have a good constellation for the Ankh. 7s. There could be one in here. Two. It's not bad. I mean, this looks like 2 pair to me. Fortunately, not an obelisk run. Because we didn't plan ahead. Honestly, we didn't plan ahead because we got the constellation so early. So help me find more planets to gobble up. There's a 9. There's 2 9s. Bet you didn't know I knew German that well, did you? Okay. Not a blue seal, don't care. Oh! Okay. Pause. And champ. Does Grimbo die here? Because if it's Yorick, we'll want Grimbo to die. I just passed on a red seal king. It's fine. We can fix this. Where's the trib when we needed it yesterday? Oops. I think I do have extra kings still, right? Yeah, I have 6 kings.
Well met.
Jekko, thank you for the 3 months. What are we doing with our lives here? Maybe this. Mo, thank you for the membership. Probably will want to go to full house so we can get more kings and queens scoring. Jesus. You? No repeat hand types. Good. Where are the 6s, though? Surely I didn't accidentally already discard some. I'm gonna spend here to try and get... Wait. Spend a hand to try and get some 6s. I missed. I played one? No, I don't believe that. My streamer would never. Fumin, thank you for the membership. Boy, if only in the seed there was a red seal king somewhere. Unlucky. Let's do this, try and break some non-freeze. Sure. There's another one. Try and break the aces, maybe. Plant is coming for you. Pretty resilient to the plant right now, so... That does not sound like my problem. Nice. And we're looking for 4s. That's a good pickup. I think I just want the smaller deck. We have good money coming in from the rebate. Don't kill a 4 right now, though. Probably do want this for the deck fixing towards the trib. Looking for 4s. There's one. I just do want to discard this for sure. Fours again. Okay. Red seal? Medium still good. I would have liked the aura if it were on something maybe better. Sock me? Grimbo's back. These are all pretty terrible. Except for the hallucination, but I don't have space for it. I should have taken the planet. Looking for fours. Okay. Let's just make our hand. Cool. Jupiter. Alright. Red seal. Polychrome? No. Red seal? We're at threes, and it's the serpent. There's a three. Huge. Let's see if we can get one more queen to strengthen. There's only one left in my deck. We'll just do this. CL, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Honestly, we probably shouldn't invest too much in the constellation that wants to leave at some point. Ideally, after we get the reroll voucher.
Well met.
Lucy, thank you for the 7 months. Much appreciated. Queens, we've got some of those. Let's go here. Huh. That's a lot of money. Alright, nice. A decision to take Tarot Merchant seems to be paying off right now. So many deaths, but no reds? Yeah, it's unfortunate that 0 red seals got offered this whole run. No Chad instead of boots. Chad was a rental perishable, first of all. Second of all, I die to the plant, and the boots helps prevent that from happening. Like, the last thing I need is help with my score right now. I need to hedge against bad boss blinds, which kill me. Fives. There's one. This is a situation where boss blind, like the serpent, is actually kind of brutal. Okay. Fortunately, we drew. quite well for it. It's not win yet. We want to look for more 5s. Or purples. There we go. Yeah. This was a pretty rough do a flush house. I don't think I need to. Or want to. But this is when the serpent is bad. For those of you that always ask. It took like every hand that we had. Needle could be a little bit concerning. Take a gold seal. I don't know if I can blow up the deck anymore going into the needle, but... Or rather, I don't know if I should blow up the deck anymore. Looking for 10s. My god. Okay, that's probably good enough. Alright. Now it probably goes. I don't like that it's eternal, but this run isn't looking super strong anyway. Plant incoming. Literally can't be until we win. That's why I made the play that I made. And that's why I said now is the time for it. When I did. Look for another jack, maybe. We honestly probably don't even have that many because of the strengthening that we've done. So let's just go ahead and get this purple. Yeah, that. See if we can hit more lucky cards. Or just find a use for the strength real quick. Is there a way you lose before beating anti-aid aside from being stupid? Yes. Bad draw into the boss blind. But with the Chad, it's pretty unlikely. Retriggering glass does not increase the chances of breaking, no. Alright, don't fumble the draw. Looks like we already haven't. I'm just going to use this and then discard it, because I want to keep the queen for a strength. One more, please. One more queen, that is. Unlucky. I'll strengthen this, though. Honestly, we can probably get away with this. Not that it mattered, because my lucky cards are super unlucky. Just like my complete and utter inability to find a single red seal this entire run. I don't think we want more queens. I know we don't want Terra Tycoon. Probably want to slow down on the planet scaling. Let's decide how many kings we want to discard here. It does not look like it's going to be a lot. The way these draws are panning out. Actually, maybe it's... Maybe it's like this. Should have been greedier. There's a red seal king the pack before you, the trib. That was funny. What are you talking? No, no, there's no way I would ever skip a red seal. What are we talking about? Especially on a king? Don't be absurd. Not my streamer. Sounds made up, that's what I'm saying. Chat just lies all the time? Yeah. Don't I know it? But, like, unironically. Got 3 queens. This is probably important. Discarding kings again. Beautiful. Oh, we got the 20. Guess I take it. Probably want this as well. We do only have 1 queen left. But we're also probably killing the constellation. Or we're killing the rebate because we're allocating 1 discard to it. We could kill both, but I want to make sure I have room for the sock. Minimize. Thank you for the 3 months. Glad you're enjoying the content. It's practically a sock. Oh, I should have used the blueprint. Found the blueprint. So this is the trib, right? This is the blueprint. Let's play towards the dusk because of the lucky cards, I guess. Streamer reportedly took Eternal Dusk instead of waiting for Sock. It's the same card, but also, like, I still have room for Sock.
Well met.
Like, Eternal Dusk is much better than taking an Eternal Hanging Chad, and no one questioned that decision. Oh, welcome, Murphy. God, if only I had a red seal to copy. One of these days we'll find one, surely. Death and the Fool. Death out of the Fool. So you can find another purple. Probably just not going to happen, like, with these discards going this way. Probably should be copying the dusk at this point. If the point is to farm up for lucky cards, we might as well fully farm up for lucky cards. The problem with this is I didn't take the Wasteful Voucher when, even though I knew that I should have. So I don't really have the discards for the purple right now. Magic Trick into Red Seal Poly King. I think you're skipping a step there. Also, I don't think even Illusion adds seals, despite it saying it does. Like, I'm worried this could just win. I don't think that's reasonable, though. It was not reasonable. Guess we can do this for now. I've got enough kings. Save it for later. Max, thank you for the super chat. What does the order of the jokers from left to right do? Make the number go real big. Tim, thank you for the donation. If you want to know in real time what the jokers do, if you move over to Twitch, there's an overlay. But I, like, unfortunately, feasibly cannot explain what every joker does every time someone asks. Tim, thank you for the donation. Don't need any strengths anymore. One hand type? Okay, so no farming this time. Good enough.
Well met.
Fat Sparrow, thank you for the prime. Does Trib make Flush House better than Flush 5 because of higher plant scaling? The plant scaling is negligible, first of all. Second of all, your draws are less reliable that way. Third of all, it locks you out of idle. So it makes it more possible, but like I wouldn't consider it optimal necessarily. Flush House has cool points? Yeah. Guess that's true. It also has a higher failure rate associated with it. I know Brainstorm. Well, unfortunately, because just like with Red Seals, there are no Brainstorms in the seed. There are no Red Seals in the seed. Unlucky. We'll never find a Red Seal. That one honestly might have been worth taking, but it was it was funnier just to ignore it, to continue the meme. The things we do for the funny, yeah. Look, if you're gonna run a bit, you gotta commit to it. Otherwise, what's the point? I guess we could be just taking the strength since we do seem to have 2 jacks. Never mind.
Well met.
Psychotic Dreamer, thank you for the 4 months. There's the money. What does our deck look like? 19 kings? Red Seal? Okay, we probably have to take it this time. Now we take the strengths as well. Let's do this first. I think we still want the deck fixing. Ace of Noobs. Thank you for the 9 months.
Well met.
And Dank. Thank you for the 10 months. It does feel like it just did one of those. Twitch is weird sometimes. Really don't want to be leaning on flush or 5 of a kind, but oh, we got the 23. Huge value.
Met.
Marching Beast, thank you for the 3 months. Haven't seen a Lucky Cat in a while. Did streamer forget to feed him? I had a nearly 50x Lucky Cat yesterday that I sold. Always feels really bad selling a really high molt constellation cat. Yeah, until you do the math and realize, oh my god, the thing that I'm selling it for is so much stronger. Oh my god, another level in Flush 5? How does he do it? Okay, now the strengths have disappeared. What would you consider much stronger than 50x? The, like, 2056x that I got from the, I don't know, the Bloodstone or whatever that I replaced it with? Probably getting killed soon anyway, but whatever. My god. Can I get away with 3 of a kind? Oh, I should have used the Magician there. Unscoring times molt will always be better than scaling molt? Yes. Linear growth is much, much, much lower than exponential growth, it turns out. But, like, the human mind isn't good at wrapping its head around that. Always protect your fools, chat. Or Sixth Sense Believers? I don't think I have anything that I could replace with the Sixth Sense. Well, maybe we gamble out of the trading card. Just because we do need some spectral cards to get stronger right now. We haven't even seen that 8 since we added it to our deck, have we? Oh, there it is. Let's go for an Emperor, see if we can get the strength for it. It's greedy, and oftentimes, including this time, worse than just going for the Hanged Man, but... Like, part of the reason we're cutting down on the deck is so that we can find that 8 more reliably to strengthen it, but we haven't been able to find it reliably, probably because we don't see a lot of our deck right now. And then also, we haven't found any strength, so... wrong 8. Unfortunately, there can't be a... Well, there can be because we disappear the strength when we use the Emperor. Hold. Nope. What's our full deck look like? Honestly, we're pretty close to being able to get out of the trading card. I mean, we can get out of the trading card now. There just hasn't been anything better. I'm not using the wheel because the enhancements don't matter for my score, and I need room for Ecto so that I can get Joker slots. Joker slots can help my score. Wheel hits cannot. And test that, see if it's better than the 8. We've got a Lovers in tow. We could distribute our suits a little bit better than we currently have them. Okay, what's in the box? Oh, it's literally the worst possible hit. Is it seated or just like any other run? It's I'd call it an above average run. All right, full deck. We want like 5 of each suit, right? So let's do this. Might as well discard for another gold card. Perfect. Giant coffee ground in my coffee. Disgusting. You're looking for hearts. We currently have 2 hearts. Could change that. But we don't have any spades, so let's just do this. We need fewer spades. Okay, there's another heart for us. No money? There we go. Jeez. That should be 5 sun cards now. We need to make one more club. Could make another heart as well. When you're streaming on Kick, when I can no longer rely on what little talent I have and need to make my right wing pivot. So probably only a matter of time, to be honest with you. Apologies in advance for that. Honestly, our deck looks... I would just like to have a 20-card deck. 5 of each suit. That's my new goal. And we're not going glass for that reason. Because I don't want to. We're also passing on the money for that reason, because this is funnier. Okay, maybe we need the strength for that red seal, though. So you're left wing? Well, I'm not saying I'm not, but like that's like saying I'm not a square, so I must be a circle. Like, you gotta use your brain. Better than that. You have created a false dichotomy. This is just kind of an annoying boss blind, isn't it? Ah! It's an annoying boss blind for using my tarot cards is the problem. No. Stay the course. Andrew, they give it the super chat. Dichotomy's nuts, got him. A little bit of a reach, but I'll allow it. No, 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 no. No glass. We want to be playing diamonds. Prage for sock? I mean, we could, but isn't it a whole lot funnier to, like, just do the shenanigans with the Ancient Joker? I think so. Then again, chat's like the expert on jokes with their gems, like, is this the Baron pivot every 30 seconds? So maybe I should listen to chat instead. We're not going glass out of principle. No, 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 yeah. Look, there's an optimal way to do this, and there's the way I'm going to do this. Oh, no. Well, this changes everything. Time to immolate. All right, how about I read aloud the message that resulted in this chatter's ban, since their friend was asking. Roffle, is it like 468 mods hired to ban the 10 actual viewers? Your feelings get hurt, ban, jail. Yeah, they're contributing a lot to chat. Ryan, thank you for the super chat. I'm sure they I'm sure they submitted a really normal ban appeal too. We're looking for deaths now. Are we gonna end up strengthening that 10 after all? After we find the actual Red Seal King? Hey, buddy. There's the death we're looking for. All right, new goal. We just make 4 of those wild kings.
Well met.
Dutch Blaster. What a name. Thank you for the prime. We are playing hearts, right?
Well met.
Do I have any non-kings? No wonder I'm having such a hard time finding them. Kira, thank you for the prime. Idol looks at the suit that you start with, like the base suit, so this would be spades if you have nothing but wild kings. Like, I'm killing the glass out of principle. I don't want this run to go to the glass antes. This glass is half empty anyway. Can't wait to read all the looks inside YouTube comments. I'd say that there's no photo chad to do so, but that doesn't stop that from happening on every single video that I post, so. We got the death again. Look, I might take the Terror Tycoon just so that I'm not forced, like, to go the idle route. And I can just live my dream of nothing but, like, a few wild cards in hand. What do we need? Just like a 9-card deck? Jake? I'll do it. I'll do it. I've done it.
Well met.
Firo, thank you for the 9 months. Where's Jake? I hope they're okay. He came by actually a couple days ago, right, and resubbed right as I bought a cola, which I'm still not sure if it was planned or not. And then said, "Don't worry, Roffle, I've got something I've been cooking up or that I've been working on." So we're kind of cryptic, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, a little ominous, but like, but funny. That's Jake for you. Roffle Jake mod coming out? Yeah, it's just nothing but colas. I'd play that mod. Look at that. We've done it. We don't need all of these red seals, but shut up, I'm having fun. But every cola does something different, like all the different Nuka colas in Fallout. Oh, hi, Mark. Okay. We might sincerely need to make a 9-card deck of just these now. Because that's a nightmare boss blind. Alright, time to get to work. We currently have 4. Find a death. No death. Unlucky. Wait, that's not the dust can jet. Destroyer, thank you for the super chat. How rare is a white seal non-seed Nan-Imp run for you? I don't know. I think most white stake seeds can probably hit Nan-Imp. Certainly a lot more than people think. Someone like Doc Spectre can probably do it more reliably than I. Because Balatro is a skill testing game with very little variance. Or, not very little variance, less variance than people give it, expect it. Where are the deaths? Alright, we'll figure it out. You summoned him? No, Doc was already here. Maybe I should have just made all of my spades wild cards.
Well met.
Cook, thank you for the prime. After watching your videos and stream for a little over a year now, I can confidently say I've learned absolutely nothing. Fantastic, you're doing it right. Hope you're getting plenty of sleep, though. That's the important thing. Now we find it. Louise. Thank you for the super chat. I just wish there was a feasible way to build over E308 with the Trib. Not every run needs to be Nan-Imp to be fun. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.5, or 2.5. Yeah, it's always the Trib copy. Let's do this. Oh, we hit spades anyway. That's actually ideal. Just make everything spades for now. Although that blocks the fool. I think it's probably more important to have as many spades as possible. You need to die. And then, yeah. This is fine. For the boss blind. Which is like our primary concern right now. I keep saying people don't appreciate how miraculous it is that Nanimp is possible at all under any conditions. Yeah, I think that framing is important to consider, right? So clip these. And copy this. I think we're just fine. Into the boss. We just always take the rightmost card. Oh, there's a high probability of that because there's only like the club. Obviously it could have been another just wild king, but all right. It's obviously this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, right? All red seals. Oh, so close. Not that we needed it, but it would have been funny. Hold on. Ecto. Unfortunate. Also unfortunate, but funny. We can get by probably if we get exactly idle here. But that's pretty unlikely to happen. Louise, thank you for the super chat. Just want to hang out with Triboulets forever because he's so rare? I understand that impulse. And I can relate to that, but that's alright. The beauty of roguelikes is that runs come and go, right? For better or worse. That's part of the game. We didn't hit spades. Glass is technically better than the Ancient Joker, but, like, again, I'm having fun and I don't care. Prod, thank you for the 5 months. It's always heartbreaking when an amazing run dies. Just enjoy it while you're playing it, I guess. I don't know. Again, that's just the game type. The runs would be less amazing if they went on forever to begin with. Yeah, we'll do... We'll see if we can sneak by with a couple pieces of glass. Okay. Guess we doing glass now. I can discard exactly one card. Thoughts on the Hades games? They're fun. It's just not something that I intend to stream. I'll leave that to Halion. Shoop. Can't believe we only got to a level 3 flush 5. That's unfortunate. Okay. Didn't matter how many, or as long as only one broke there, I think we're fine. Now we can't discard any cards, though. Why yellow deck? Because I wanted to play yellow deck. Also, it's the strongest deck for completing anti-8 runs, which is what I was intended to do with this run. Why not yellow deck? What is the correct deck choice? I mean, we have to play high card, so it's not like... When they play Ghost deck around here, look, I play a lot of Ghost deck, so you gotta mix it up sometimes. Alright, last successful blind. The update better have a purple deck? What, where it sounds like a cryptid deck where everything starts with a purple seal. Which does also sound like a very Dr. Spectre deck. And now we die. Unless we hit spades, maybe. Stonks. We can die rich. Holy, we can die giga rich. And then get trolled by the boss blind. Wow. Missed both of these. Huh? That's not even like a mod crash. That's like a base game Balatro crash. Scotty, thank you for the super chat. You didn't die? True. We are immortal. Huh. Like, the only time I've had that happen is when, like, you nan inf and then restart a run. Oh, you know what? We didn't nan inf, but, like, we did have to restart the run midway through. Right? Because I closed out to reload Slay the Jokers. So I think that's the cause of it. Mawdaws. Thank you for the super chat. Alright, well, let's not start that run back up. I'm gonna go grab some water and coffee. I'll be right back, though. Alright, 1 second here. One second. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's do a ghost deck run. Hello? There we go. Straight draw? Let's see, there are 10 clubs in my deck. I need to draw 2 of them, but there are 8 aces and... no, 7 aces and 9s. Feels like it's more likely we hit the straight than the flush right now. We would have hit both, or either. Or didn't, no, I already had that 10. Maybe we should have taken that Mercury level. Let's get a 3 of a kind in the tank. Find some more discards to use. Sure. If we survive this is going to be a great start. Kind of need to hit the flush, though. Whew. Yeah, I should probably get a planet. Looking for 2s. There's one. It's technically another one. That's actually another one. That's a straight flush. Okay, then. Alright, I would love some point scoring options. Surely with $40, nope. What if we make everything hearts, so the flushes are more likely? I will take the rocket, but I don't need more econ right now. The good. Okay. Should just be 2 flushes, right? I'm not gonna greed the 8 right now. Yeah, 2 flushes ought to do it. Okay. I think we have to, if we want to use the hex, we have to do it now. We played 2 pairs. I think we're good. It's taking 2 flushes. You might want to call a plumber or a doctor. Mercury. Gold card could have been worth. How could you say no to the Eternal Square Man? I considered it, but because we have the Burnt Joker, we're not going to need a chip Joker. Even a really good one like Square Man at this stage in the run. Blue Seal? Oh, okay. Nope. This doesn't win in 1 yet, right? Yeah. And we hit the blue. Perfect. Streamer, how do I beat Gold Stake on green deck? I have $0 ever. Well, then you should have pretty strong Jokers and Taros and planet scaling if you're spending that much. So good job. Oops. Oh, right. With the 8 molt, we actually get significantly stronger. Any more blue seals? Holy. That's a really good one. Are you upgrading pairs? Because every gold stake run should be a pair run until it's not. If you want to maximize your win rate, just play pairs. Until something tells you not to. Yeah, watch SPAV if you're confused. Or watch Doc Spectred's like massive streak that he did on Gold Stake. Even with Checkered? Well, again, it isn't always play pairs, you're misunderstanding. It's play pairs until something tells you to do something different. Checkered deck tells you to do something different, so you do that thing. So we find good point scoring now the Supernova is gone? We already had it with Jolly Joker. But we also got a bus, so that's pretty nice. It's the public transit run. We could probably get out of that, just so that we're not paying the rental. Holy. Hold on, hold on. Oh, so unlucky. We can probably just get out of the bus long term. We mostly just want to use it for polychrome right now. Hui. Easiest run ever just dropped.
Well met.
Flux capacitor, thank you for the prime. Maybe another blue seal. I mean, we obviously take an ecto, right? If we're spamming pairs anyway. Wah! That's too spooky for me. Obelisk waiting room. Beginning to understand why chat doesn't think Obelisk is a good Joker. This is not a situation where we'd want to take Obelisk.
Well met.
3 7s, 3 9s, 4s and 2s can go. Luis, thank you for the super chat. Well done. Good luck with that crazy sounding seed. Wait, did we just score 200,000 there? Holy. Told you, just play pairs. Edelo can confirm. What's the streak up to right now, Edelo? Was it 24? Certificate's tempting. $26? Wasn't giving you enough credit. There we go. Read it. Not because it's necessary, but because it's funny. Oh, we derailed the bus. How are we going to win now? Oh. I guess that's pretty good. Roffle hates public transit. True, I also have a rocket ship. I think that officially makes me Elon Musk. I'm sorry. Grimbo, no thank you. What's with all these tags and bad jokers? Okay. Where have I seen this situation before? How are we gonna win without the synergy? Without the ride the bus, though, chat? I think we actually just want to go mime mode with some of the steel. A DNA would actually go kind of crazy right now. May, thank you for the super chat. And there's the right wing pivot. Yeah, again, my talent's fading. I gotta do something. I already lost to Rarin yesterday in MLB. I'm clearly washed. $27. You lost to Rarin, ha 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 ha. I mean, he'd beat you too, probably a lot easier, though. So, I don't know what you're laughing at. Arn got so good so fast? I mean, he studied with Doc. Let's just go ahead and look for the other blue seal, right? Unfortunate. Goodbye, banana. Northern Donut, thank you for the super chat. Will there be a Raccoon stream day? When there's more content, there definitely will be. I don't know anytime soon. The problem is that it's like, it's a very fun game. I don't want to burn out on the demo when there's not as much content as there will be. There will be some more variety coming up soon, including tomorrow, though. Kind of do want some of the uncommon Joker, so I'll take this, even though it's not really necessary. The hook can also just kind of be annoying. I want blue seal value, but I guess I don't really need it. Maybe school being in session doesn't reduce the low tier bait frequency. I mean, that could be good if we do actually plan to go with a mime. It's just slow. Wait, Collie, write down that seed. Write down that seed. We found a new one. That we're not aware of. A new seed, it's bugged. No one knows about this, but that chatter. Yeah, Collie especially doesn't know. That's a lot of hexes we've seen. I stole it from another YouTuber. I know you did. Because the YouTuber that found it is in chat with us right now. Which was the bit. Chat, have been called a YouTuber, there's no coming back from this. When in Rome. I think that's what that means. I don't know. I've never been to Italy. You should go, it's nice. Thank you. Unfortunately, like, my boss doesn't give me any PTO.
Well met.
Really kind of annoying. I mean, typical American managements, though. We only give you 2 floating holidays? Okay, that's getting too real now. Thank you. Hold off. Pump the brakes. You're giving me flashbacks. What is a floating holiday? Okay, found the non-American. Everyone get them and steal their PTO. They've got months of it to spare, I'm certain of it. Northern Donut, thank you for the super chat. Can I pay to ban a random Balatro backseater? No, we do that anyway. Where are blue seals? There's one. Oh, but only one. Unlucky. More blue seal. Pretty sure my company has unlimited sick leave if I'm not abused. If it's not abused. Okay, but like, unlimited PTO is actually a bigger scam than not giving PTO, because then you just get pressured into never taking it. And they don't have to pay it out when you leave. So, like, they're not doing that for you. They're still doing it to you. I don't have a pair here, so we're going to have to rip the luchador. Come on. There we go. My company actually has it. The only caveat is we have to have coverage, but we don't under hire. Yeah, I mean that's like the exception, not the rule, though, right? Everyone I've ever known that has had unlimited PTO has not had PTO is the effective reality of it. Could do this and put steel on it. Seems like we like jacks right now, so let's do that. $13 is a lot for this rocket. Guess if we're looking for a mime. Like, because we're getting $13, the Wraith is actually a consideration. Probably not a great one, though. Oh, now it would have been. Yeah, that's just free. Holy. Yeah, we're not using the Immolate here when I have my best friend Jack queued up. Campfire. I mean, it's good here with the amount of money that we're making, but we're gonna lose out on a lot of burnt Joker value this way. We'd have to sell this. But it's funny, so we do it. I don't need to go into buy-sell mode right now, so hello. So there's no point in doing so. We have one Eternal Joker. Where is it? It's gonna be the last one. You. I'd say we probably aren't looking for Mime anymore. Just a hunch. Let's just put it somewhere random. Oh no, not the bus. Alright. Okay. More time for more levels. I think we just want to clip away at anything that isn't a jack so that we can more easily find our pairs. Okay, there's that obelisk everyone was, or maybe just one person was asking for. Or maxing. What's he trying to do? I'm just playing the game. What are you trying to do? What should I be trying to do? I'm just trying to level Mercury as high as possible. Oh, I should have taken the Showman because I don't want the campfire. Man, that Showman could have given me another banana. Maybe like 3 more bananas even. What's the point of skipping a random planet? What's the point of taking it if I'm not going to play it? And it dilutes the Fool. Most useful shoot the moon? Look, it's giving me temperance value. What could be more valuable, better than that? You? Yeah. I mean, it's 81 molt. And it's kind of funny. Just gotta keep leveling those pairs, man. And derailing this bus. Why not hit the road? Because it's not a good Joker for this situation. I have a 5-card hand and only 9 jacks. gotta stop chasing synergy, chat. One of these days we'll figure it out. All right, now I have something that, like, actual worthwhile to do with all this money. Unfortunately, now I do have to take all the stupid planet cards. One of these days I'll actually have to move the blueprint over. Alright, show me an immolate with no blue seals. Close. I'd have to kill the rocket for that. I don't think that's worth. When the rocket's fueling the constellation, which is going to be my best Joker soon. Wait a minute, I've got an idea here. We've done it. We've done it again. It's just not very good. Yep. Can we get to 100 on our pair levels? I believe in us. Mostly me. I believe in me. I'm pretty sure I exist. That seems like a bad idea. It'll be very hard to play pairs if we only have 2 cards in hand. You're telling me I can't get burnt Joker value? What is the point? Giga scammed. That helps with the constellation. No Mercury. Okay. We just get all our econ from the rocket anyway, right? Oh! Wait, we're not on anti-11 yet. I rolled down way too hard. I thought this was going to be our last anti, which is anti-11. I don't think we have enough glass for that, unfortunately. It's the, like, I've ripped a lot of aura cards the past couple days. It's the first polychrome in a while. You love to see it. Almost there. Chad let you play another ante. Maybe. Why didn't you put the aura on the jack? I didn't have a jack in hand. Where have you been? Glass Joker's back. More blue seal. Level 102 pair. Man. It appears as though I've really grown a pair this run. What's this gambling thing? It's like jingling keys for chat when they aren't properly stimulated. Hold. Hold. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we probably don't actually need to roll down that much. It's completely unnecessary, and I'm better off just like playing the pairs when I hit them, but... Or rather, the jacks when I... Oh my god. Speaking of completely unnecessary. Ah! That's enough for next ante. Well... Not always. Because that's with the red seal, which we're not always going to have. Could make some glass for it, though. All right. Should have used that gold seal there, right? Money. That's not pair. Oh. Oh. We want this on... Well, we probably want the cryptid on the red seal glass or steel jack. That could also work. That is our only queen though. So we need to like strengthen it. Or just use the cryptid on it. Beautiful. I want to make sure that I make use of, yeah, this cryptid here, so. I don't think I can reroll the aura, right? So we put it here. That was a pretty good score without even, like, copying our jokers correctly or maximizing the red seal value for the photo, so. Extra discards is very helpful. More money. Probably don't need that. Why must you torture me? Boy, that really dropped once we got the liquidation. Yes. Yes, feed me all of the mercury. We could kill the rocket for that, but it's a pretty negligible difference. And I like $23. Like, I think the only thing I want to sell this for is a brainstorm. Better believe I'm going the irresponsible route here. World's greatest discarder. Away we go. Veronia, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We are at the tail end of this very, very silly pair build. We leveled our pairs up to 121 here. So, not a bad day's work. Streamer, have you ever killed a Cavendish? I didn't do it, but I have had one die on me twice. I have to reiterate the fact that I did not do it, though. I don't think there's a world where this can be good enough with our hand size, right? Because we would have to have 3 steel in hand for it to be at parity with Cavendish, and that's just not going to happen. So, we took too many ectos for that. Take another ecto for science. We don't need to take an ecto for science. We know what would happen. I would lose the run because I'm unable to draw a pair reliably. But science? Look, I guess that, like, part of science is, you know, retesting to confirm results and ensure reliability and all that, but, like, we know the exact result. There's no science involved. It's just, yeah, gonna shoot myself in the kneecap for science. That would have been the slightly ahead point for the mine, but again, it just doesn't matter. Nope, get that off my screen. Jump off my roof to make sure gravity still works? I mean, that would be more science than what that chatter is asking. So... maybe that glass gets us through next ante. Ante 12 and we're still greeting everything here. Why are you keeping Shoot the Moon? Temperance value, it blocks it from showing up. There's literally no reason to sell it. So, a few different reasons. This could be a problem. It is not. Do we still have the potential for Peter Griffin? Doesn't matter because we didn't hit anyway. Sure. Time to die. Maybe the glass gets us through. It's pretty unlikely, right? A brainstorm could also do it. Double glass? With some of that red seal steel could do something. Okay, hold. did it. Nope. Too late to take those. God. Still a pretty fat deck. Yeah, especially with, well, compared to our hand size, yeah. Surely that'll change everything. Boss blind could be a problem. Should use the purple there. Okay. I think this already gets us there. But I would just like to get some more steel in hand. This piece of glass was the... So we don't need double red seal glass, but it would be better. Okay, this is just fine. Don't forget to move the Joker, though. Oh, welcome, Francis. Alright. Just don't play a pair that isn't a good one. Oh wait, that's almost the copy effect now. Oh, hello. Maybe it is the copy effect now? No, because of the red seal. Never mind. Okay, we hit. Let's just do this to make the biggest number possible for this build. And then we die. Unless this is a brainstorm. Or rather, unless it becomes a brainstorm. Doesn't look like that's happening, though. Maybe with the extra hand size? I don't think there's a world where we can get enough. Alright. Start with this. Let's kill you. That's the wrong spot. Hold. Best case scenario just dropped. But I don't think it's enough. Not even close. At least we die rich, though. Alright, goodbye. Still not bad. Alright. How much was the rocket? I think it was like 23. $27? Holy. Where hearts? Okay, but seriously, where hearts? Do we have to sell the hex just because we drew so poorly? No, 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 no. Stay the course. I can't even get to the devil. I'm gonna cry. I heard that may happen. Reset angle? No, that's for cowards. Do I look like a coward to you? Yes? Well, here's the secret. I'm not actually. Would a coward do this? Didn't think so. Would a coward play a royal flush with -1 hand size? Would a coward get a blueprint on the mail-in rebate? This is why you don't reset runs, because, like, one bad thing happens, chat. You wait until two bad things happen. Streamer luck is maxed out? I'm just... How's it streamer luck after... The whole conversation is about how bad of a start it was.
Well met.
Mohammed, thank you for the prime. We would have hit the 7s. Let's greed for it. Yep, I got another 4. We need more than anything. This also gives me outs if this isn't enough somehow. Problem is the boss blind though. Would a coward take an eternal... This is the actual worst play I could have made here. But it is funny. Actually should have killed the shit the moon here.
Well met.
Primo, they give you the 2 months. Okay, we got an actual Joker now. You, sell you, buy you, sell you, buy you. Looking for 2s. Sure. Queens. We've got plenty of those. Sauron, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Remember when this was the reset angle, chat? Cool. Do you have the 6 that we're looking for? Another one? So many cowards in chat would have gotten punished this run. Not me. I'm no coward. This should go to the... No, it doesn't matter. That's the beauty of it. Or queens? If it weren't on Jack exactly right now, I'd probably take the strengths here, but... Actually, maybe we do just do it. Would a coward defend himself that hard, though? No, probably not, but a coward definitely wouldn't understand what a joke is. Max, thank you for the super chat. Am I the only one that thinks that idle trip runs are more fun than Baron Mime? No, somebody else was just mentioning that earlier. So you're definitely not alone there. Let's just take some random taros. Unfortunate sock. Big Swanky, thank you for the prime. I think I want to just skip over and go straight to flush 5. Kings. Game really wants me to have that judgment, I guess. Ecto probably worth taking long term. Just not necessary right now. I kind of don't want to use the Ecto with the raised fist, though. As much as I do want the trading card. Huge. Actually, it needs to go like this. Not that it really matters. Probably not a burnt Joker angle here. No. Do have a lot of mult cards. Now we just need a photo. That's not bad either. Okay. Alright, might as well.
Well met.
Zobs, thank you for the 6 months. Oh my god. Whoops, did not see that ace there. Also nice. Money. Any holograms, maybe?
Well met.
Danny, thank you for the prime. Probably not it. Tempting, though. Definitely not a shoot the moon build. Guess we can do this. Looking for 10s though. No 10s. Here's our flush 5. Okay. We need to find some jokers that, like, you know, do something here. Honestly, it might be a Mr. Bones angle. Oh! Now we really need the photograph. I'm gonna roll a little bit harder than I should because I want. Okay, we're also on queens, so it's just probably the right way to go. Actually catastrophic. Okay, that's a huge deal. That's what we need to copy right now. No, copy it first. Copy it first. And we want to find more queens. I don't know if we're discarding these. Probably because I spent. Okay. Yeah, not super strong yet, but we have a lot of potential going for us. If we can just find the, like, some form of scoring. Cineme, thank you for the bits. Yeah, we were able to dodge Mr. Bones' wild ride for now. That's huge. That's like, that might solve everything right now. Probably don't have any more jacks, right? We have one. Let's look for the red seals. I think that's probably the most important thing we can find right now. Huge. I think this is probably fine, right? If my lucky cards would give me anything. They obviously don't need to, but man. I wanted them to. Looking for 10s now. We can get at least one. That's probably worth. Hey, we got the money that time. Okay, we can get 2. That's definitely worth. There we go. Probably don't need to look in there. Do want that. Nah, no hex angle. What are we looking for? 7s? That's a 7. I don't want to do that. Okay, we hit. So we go here. Oh, there's the money. See if we can hit another 7 real quick. Probably not worth. Unlucky. I don't want to botch. Well, we've got Mr. Bones. We can greet a little bit longer. Fortunately, that telescope is kind of bad news with a DNA. We do probably take it just to get further through the vouchers. Would a coward take yet another photo chat run? Huh? Huh? Probably, yeah. Just arrived disgusting? I know, and can you believe that chat wanted to reset this run? Because one singular bad thing happened? I don't think we're ever getting a reliable idol, unfortunately, so we just commit to the photo chat. Game's easy. If only I had listened to chat and reset the run. Great onk setup. For what? What? No, it's not. Wait. Onk for science. Yeah. We don't need the score, obviously. Maybe we can get a reliable idol. We'll just need another ecto. And then we can take it. That's one hell of a gamble. Jake. Kings? What, are you crazy? So here. Yeah, we're going misandry mode. There's no space for kings here. That was a lot of mult shots in a row. 8? This is why we didn't take the idol. Okay, we got seed money at least. More like poops all 6s, am I right? Oh, got him. Hold. We've done it. Wait, we actually got the oops? Or the 8? Wait a minute, I'm gonna do this to set up a better immolate. There's another 8 for us. We really need the money that bad. You can always use more money. And Ecto is also just... Or, Immolate is also just good for deck thinning. Like, there are 2 benefits to Immolate. Immolate is always good, yeah, except for the very few times where it isn't. Oh, right. We're wasting a spot with the telescope. It was more about the permanent postcard. That was the first Joker I took. It's the best econ Joker in the game, so I took it and then hexed it, and then won the run because I did that. Oh, you should have cowered out it and restart the run? Oh, right. That's what I was supposed to do. Hey, welcome Dubstep Donut. What a great name. Welcome to the stream. What is he waiting for to use the Ecto? A reason to? Like, if I just use it now, I'm deleting hand size for no reason. So why would I delete hand size for no reason if there's no Joker to pick up? Oh my god, it finally hit Queens. Alright, who knows what's going on with this one. We do know that the DNA is... Whoops. Hold on. DNA is here. We hit the glass card. Chat is the one that's not eternal? Yeah, but... I don't really care about where the chat is right now. Shoop. Okay. I guess something like this and this. Queens again. I'd like to find the glass cards. So I don't know if I DNA anything that isn't glass right now. Just so that we don't further bury it. Huge. We already have the flush 5 leveled as high as the previous. Ooh, that's really good. That'll solve our lack of glass issue. Could have done it for the business card. I think we need a little bit more than that. Like, money is not our limiting factor right now. Here. Unlucky. Okay. Oh my god. Maybe the secret to getting the money shots is not to copy the Chad. Okay, we could retry our aura. Do I have any red seals that aren't? Probably not. Unlucky again. Oh, okay. Showman's maybe a reason for the Ecto? Okay. We've done it. Realistically, we could actually take another Ecto because we have the DNA with the Blueprint Brainstorm, so that's net 2 hand size. Right, this is the same blind we just were on. This is gonna win. Like, if we did go that line, we'd just lose out on some rebate value, but it would be funny. Hey! Oh! It's Willie from the start. Welcome back, buddy. Oh, where are my glass cards, though? There we go. Probably don't need to spend it here. Stonks. Huge. Okay. Let's preserve the Fool here. I would have liked to have been able to use that Hung Man, though. My god. I guess you can have this. Is there a situation where big hand size is bad? Nope. Other than it like can be hard to read the cards in your hand. The bigger your hand size, the more of your deck you get to see. The more of your deck you get to see, the more reliable your draws are. Yeah, I guess blackboard is a reason. So. That cuts into our money, so I'm not taking that immediately. We're scoring 4 million right now. I'll take it at the end. Craigasm. Kings? I'm not even going to bother looking. Kings again? Unreal. Nico, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on C++. Left guard into right guard. Yeah, the mail-in rebate has become misogynistic. Everybody get your Twitter threads ready. Okay, back to normal. That did cost me a lot of money, though. That's kind of annoying. I'm added. Stupid, sexy discards. It's like not great. Well, 20% of the time. Okay, we got it back at least. Nice. I feel like we've seen this ante before. Killa, thank you for the super chat. What jokers are we typically looking for at this ante? It's not all about jokers. Our jokers are mostly squared away. We need an ecto. We could maybe consider replacing the photograph with an idol, but like everything is eternal. We don't really care about jokers right now. Dubstep Donut, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. How are we continually missing on this? That's actually, what is that, 3 in a row? Sock for Chad, maybe? Yeah, for when we need glass, I guess. But, like, we get a lot of scoring off of the first face card right now, so Chad is really good. How much more glass cards could you possibly need? I don't know. Chat's the one that's usually worried about that, not me. But, like, why wouldn't I get DNA value? What's the point of not doing so? What is the downside to doing so? When we're winning in one hand, it puts less glass at risk. Like, there's just no reason to not make glass right now. Wraith into nothing. Oh my god, dude. Alright, intuitively, I feel like it's this. This is the real benefit to making more glasses. We can A/B test to our heart's content. Okay, so that was E14 with a split copy. Okay. Then we go double copy photo, because it is never double copy Chad. It's E14. Yep, okay. Split copy is correct. I'll do a double copy Chad, just because people will not be satisfied otherwise, but like it's just going to be worse than that even, probably. Okay, no DNA value here. Sure. Kenyo would go hard here. Kenyo is worse than every single scoring joker that I currently have. Oh, that was better than the double photo at least, but it's still worse than the split copy, right? Oh, because I have two photos is why it's better. Oh god. Do we do it? Pray for Trib? Oh! Now we're looking for the sock. And it's very obvious what our copy effect is. My god. I'm getting kind of obscenely unlucky with these. Yeah, exactly. Would a coward pull a Trib? I think not. Thank you, Killa. You're asking the important questions. I cannot allow this rebate to keep missing. Just in case we get an idol, I guess. I don't know. Sock me? Actually could be fine for a new hand. Yes, this is still the run that chat wanted to reset. Can't you tell? I think we just take the 17. Like, there's a cute play where we could red seal one of those to try and roll auras, but... Okay. We can actually take that Ecto. I'm not taking it for a hologram. I will take it for a sock, though. Right, because we go down to 3. No, we go down to... What's my current hand size? Is it at 6? Oh, no, we can't use it yet. We have a hand size of 5. I need a hand size voucher, and then we can. Right, because we go down to 2, and then this is net 2 from the Ecto. Oh, there's the money. Really not worth it to copy Chad. I'm having fun making the big number.
Met.
Well, okay. We can do that. I'm not going to do it until, like, I find something worth making it happen for, though. Okay, that's fine. Should've kept that hung, man. Life is much easier when you have infinite glass. Yeah, that's why, like, again, this is this is like the second or third run like this we've had today. I'm not out here min-maxing, we're just having some fun. Glass. Do it for dusk too. I can't do it for dusk because then I can't make a 5 of a flush 5. We definitely do it for idle though. If I have to wait until my last hand, I don't have the hand size anymore. I lose the benefit. Actually, I should have sold the Chad first. We also can't farm the rebate anymore. Or not as much. We still have the potential to get antimatter as well. So we should probably hoard our money for that. not get too greedy. We can if we get like the extra hand size. Holding out hope for antimatter sounds desperate. Yeah, we're really in a rush to find it too. Okay. Now we can get more greedy with our discards. That negative blueprint would go crazy? Yeah, especially since it's impossible. Do I hang on to this as like a safety measure? Probably. Because I jumped the gun on the Ecto, we might actually have to sell the idol for a sock if we find it. I'll count it out if it shows up, but we don't have to worry about that for now. Why don't you take Pluto, since after a while it will make a difference? No, it will not, is why I'm not taking it. So it's just flushing money down the toilet. We hit King of Hearts. We have 9, like... We're getting into less than 10% territory. Alright. That shouldn't matter, or definitely doesn't matter. Okay. Not quite the fumble yet. It's amazing how this chat is exactly the same as any TFT chat. It's just the internet. Okay, 103 out of 118. That is just absurd. Fortunately, we still don't need it, right? Maybe we do. We're getting close. The idle is awfully quiet right now. I'd probably sell it for the sock no matter what, just out of spite. But I'm pretty sure the sock is better. Queen, queen, okay. Since we hit the idol, we don't need the glass. But it's still funny. $22 when the idol hits. We hit. Okay, it's more important that we hit the idol at this point. But 109 out of 122. One hand type. Okay. Wait. No. Well, we found the emergency situation for the cryptid here. Because someone botched it. You would never put seeded in the title? I literally do every time I do a seeded run, which is almost never, so. Okay, buddy. If I do a seeded run, I make it very obvious and apparent. I just don't do seeded runs. Yeah, I do have to be more conservative. This is our last ante anyway, since we didn't find the sock. No overstock is rough, yeah. It's fine. Oh, would this be special enough to be a seeded run? Inexperienced players don't, like, see these types of runs. Or at least not as frequently, so... It's natural for, I guess, a less experienced player to see this run and assume the only way you can do it is seeding it, but, like, why would I take an eternal mail-in rebate if it was a seeded run? But, like, again, a less experienced player isn't going to understand the nuance of that. When we ask, is this a seeded run, obviously we mean, does this run have seed money? No, don't worry. You can tell when it is when I have seed money because I roll past 50. Whereas when I do not have seed money, I hoard money like this. 4th Ecto win? I'm going to do... I'm looking for one. Okay, still Queen of Hearts. Like, why else would am I rolling if not to find, yeah, that's bad. That's great. Shoot the moon would go crazy here, streamer. Great joke. Great joke. First time I've heard it, in fact. Streamer would go crazy here. Already has. Way ahead of you. Alright, what is our top end? I think it's like 24, so I don't think we get through this next ante. Yeah, welcome, Element. Hope you're enjoying Balatro. Don't worry, if you play long enough, it's only a matter of time. We could really crush our hand size. Okay. If you play long enough, this will become a little bit less absurd. We don't even make it a quarter of the way there. Dodge. We tried. I was really looking for the extra Ecto so that we could die. In a funny way, but it just wasn't there. Oh, God. Catastrophic? Didn't even hit Polychrome. Like, we weren't beating this blind anyway, but these draws certainly didn't help. Alright. See, chat, this is why you always stick through those tough starts. You don't know what runs could turn into this if you just stick it out and play the game instead of quitting when things get, like, slightly more difficult than you want them to be. Also, you get better at the game by doing that. Antimatter plus Mr. Bones, bro fumbled round. Do you think that E24 or even E22 is 1/4 of the way to E26? Because I think you might have fumbled math. All right. That's going to do it for me today. Thank you all for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing something different, so stay tuned for that. Might do a little bit of Balatro tomorrow. We'll see, depending on how we feel. But it will be largely a variety day, so thank you all for hanging out. New video up in a couple hours, and I'll see you soon. Someone teach math to chat? I've tried. It doesn't work, unfortunately.